Hi.
Oh, how are we doing?
Hi, good. Did you just call me?
I did, yes.
Yeah,
That was
sorry. Yeah,
me.
yeah, sorry. I was talking with a client on the other line, so I couldn't pick up. So, but
That's
I'm
okay.
here.
No worries. Yeah, we're here now. That's all that matters, right?
Yeah.
How are we doing? Good day so far?
Busy, busy
Busy.
as
Busy.
always.
Okay, cool. What do you do? Who was the client?
I am interior architect and I have a business. So we do design and build and construction and yeah,
Nice. Very nice.
residential and commercial properties.
Yeah, nice. Okay, cool. Well, listen, we've got about 25 minutes booked out. Are you still all right for it?
Yeah. Okay. Perfect.
Cool. All right. Well, purpose of the call is nice and easy. It's just for us to find out if we can actually help you because we can't help everyone. So typically people book in, give us a call because they've either got a pain, a problem, or a goal that they're trying to get to. So any of those relevant for you?
Well, I think a while ago I filled the form on LinkedIn.
Mhm.
I don't know what spoke to me. Probably I don't know. I don't remember anymore. But then somebody called me. I don't know if it's you, if it was you or one of your team.
Mhm.
Um, but yeah, I just want maybe you to tell more. What do you offer and how? Why why do you think you can? Like how are you different from anybody else that is offering the same things? And yeah, there's so much information on the web about and a lot of apps that do the fitness stuff. And yeah, I promise to help people, busy people with schedules and that. But yeah, how are you different? And probably I want to know also the cost of your
Mhm.
service, I guess.
Mhm. I can absolutely give you all of that without any context as to what you're trying to achieve. I don't know what you've looked at. I don't know what they offer. So it would be helpful for me to know what's the goal, what's the pain, what's the problem. Can we actually help you achieve it?
Yeah, well, probably. I actually I do fitness. Like I go, but it's not regular. It's not consistent. It's I think probably the consistency, just random stuff. Because all my weeks are different, and I also fly a lot. So I'm between Europe and UK, and then yeah, the times when I'm flying back and forth, it's just all the schedules are like all the fitness and the food, everything goes like everything flies away. So it's yeah, just struggling to keep like some sort of like consistency, I guess, with all the workouts and not do random stuff. Probably I also don't see like I have been doing gym for like I don't know, it's like already 5 years or something. I don't see the results that I probably want to see. I don't feel confident enough, I guess. Uh,
And I mean, the sort of results that you actually want to see, that's coming onto a goal. What is it that you're actually wanting to see that you haven't yet?
I actually want to feel feel better. It's always I want to feel yeah stronger, leaner, healthier, more energy. Probably also because my sleeping schedule is not so good. Probably that also affects everything. So yeah, I guess finding this right balance between gym, food, work.
Mhm.
Um, because I think also I can't spend like as I see these influencers on Instagram, I can't spend 2 hours in a gym. That's not an option for me. Like I need something shorter, quicker, but more effective, I guess. To
Okay.
yeah, because I
How
yeah.
do you, the way that you said it, I'm picking up there's something there. So you said you want to feel better, stronger, leaner, healthier. How do you actually feel at the minute?
Um, not strong enough, I guess. Yeah, not strong enough.
In what sense?
Well, I do, like I said, I do these kind of random workouts, but yeah, I
Yeah.
don't feel like yeah that it's getting somewhere. I don't know.
Can
And
I share an
probably
observation with you?
yes,
I feel like there's something more under the surface than just how you feel, whether you feel strong in the gym. Tell me if I'm wrong. I feel like there's something more on a day-to-day basis, the way that you feel about yourself, your energy, something there for you. Maybe I'm completely wrong.
no, I well just yeah just to balance the work life and the gym and yeah just I haven't found like there's so many apps and stuff and I have tried a lot of things but it doesn't go with my schedule and I also like I work a lot like honestly I work a
Yeah,
lot and
yeah.
sometimes like
I get that. We've covered that. Let's double down on you. Forget about the apps and the workouts and the influencers. How do you feel in yourself? What do you,
not
if you want to feel better, stronger, leaner, healthier, what better than what? Where are we right now today? Are we tired? Are we drained? Are we emotional? Are we pissed off, frustrated? What?
uh drained, tired.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tell me more.
I think I thought about that actually yesterday. Well, yeah, I think drained, yeah, from everything. Yeah,
Okay. Tell me more. Tell me
exhausted.
more about that.
But actually, I'm also a bit now maybe feeling a bit. I don't know. I wouldn't say weak, but drained because actually I was 3 weeks away now at military training. So we had this course. I'm Latvian, so I'm in Latvia, and we have this course with National Armed Forces. So basically 3 weeks of training, and also during that, I understood that my body is not ready for like an extra pressure. Well, it did fine. Like I did everything that I was asked to do, and the the daily routine was quite hard, but I did it. So there was no like like discounts for anybody. Like you just do whatever they say you need to do. But yeah, my back hurts, one arm hurts. Physically, I thought that I'm better prepared, but I was not. So and now I'm kind of a reserve soldier. So I want to be stronger. And next time when I have to do the training, I want to be more prepared. Yeah, I guess
just to share another observation with you, people tend to smile quite a lot as like a defense mechanism, but you were smiling the whole way through saying, I feel drained, things hurt, I'm not where I want to be. I'm sensing, and again, tell me if I'm wrong, this sounds quite emotional to you.
Yes.
Like where you are right now, feeling drained, not as strong as you want to be,
yes,
is having quite a big emotional impact. Is that a fair assessment?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Tell me why.
But you are right. Yeah, actually, I smile all the time. Everybody, when I go outside and I talk with clients or with my workers, I smile all the time, and everybody thinks I'm nice and everything's fine. Actually, it's not. So
okay, so my only job here is to help you. Okay, so you asking me earlier how we different to other people. We're not just here to give you a random workout plan and diet plan. It's to understand the people that we work with, why this is actually important to the people that we work with, because people do it for different reasons. Again, tell me if I'm wrong. Maybe I'm picking this up completely wrong. I feel like you could probably, I'm not going to say burst into tears, but I'm sort of sensing that there is something behind this, that beyond just the surface of wanting to look stronger, feel stronger. Talk to me about how long have you been feeling drained, tired, exhausted, weak?
Probably around 3 years, I guess. Like last
3 years.
Yeah, like last 3 years has been very difficult in terms of everything, like business life and everything.
Tell me more.
Well, it's just been I was affected when the whole COVID hit with the work and just losing one of my companies, and now I'm just recovering basically. So yeah, I think that's probably the issue. Also, yeah, I'm trying for like a half a year, maybe a bit longer, to get more bigger projects and bigger opportunities, and I kind of feel that I'm rejected all the time. Like I do a lot, probably more than anybody else in my company, and still I get rejected all the time. Like it seems like the God has.
Now you're smiling again. You're smiling again, talking about being rejected.
Sometimes, yeah.
Do me a favor, just take a deep breath and just like relax your shoulders. We're just talking. I know it's a hard thing to talk about, but
it's a hard thing because I don't know you. So
I know you don't know me, but that's even better, right? We're on the other end of a Zoom call. We're never going to meet, probably. We're not face to face. I'm not a client. You haven't got a 10,000, 100,000 price point to pitch me. We're just chatting.
Yeah.
Just I want to help. If I can, I can. If I can't, I can't.
I think probably also that I think for the past 2 years, probably nobody actually has asked me how I feel. Like, as I said, I work all the time, and nobody actually has asked me how I feel. Yeah. So that's why also, I guess it's, I am emotional now. Yeah, I'm getting emotional now. So, yeah. I think you're the first one in a long time who has actually asked me how I feel.
Sometimes we just need people to actually see us and understand us and not take the surface level smile as the truth and just ask, are you okay? And I could tell from the first couple of minutes, the way that you were talking, that there's something a bit more below the surface.
Yeah, probably a lot of but actually that's the thing. The gym kind of helps me to like get all the emotions out, but yeah, I do it not regularly, and yeah, the workouts are like actually some of the like, because we have this community that basically I also go there because it's like we do like a group workout, so it's more like a community and just to be with everybody. But the ones that I do by myself is just like just random stuff. And I think I'm the same as in the business. I'm not going anywhere. Like it feels like I'm stuck in some sort of a stage.
Okay.
But I think and these because I'm all the time traveling. Every time I go to like London, the workouts just like I don't have any like schedule. The workouts are like also like if I have the time to actually do something, it's just some random stuff. And maybe it makes me feel better when I like wake up and try to stick to some sort of a routine starting the day with the workout. But maybe it's also the feeling is also temporary.
Okay. So listen, I think it's completely normal to feel the way that you feel. If this has been the way that you have been for the last 3 years, feeling drained, tired, exhausted, overlooked, undervalued, I'd be surprised if that smile was genuine and not a sort of coping mechanism. Okay, so no one's asked you how you feel. Probably no one's told you that it's also okay to feel how you feel. I'd be very surprised if it hadn't taken a toll. Okay, the thing that it comes down to is, without getting too woo woo, I'm a big believer in energy, and the way that we feel about ourselves and the way that we see ourselves, intentionally or not, we do quite often put that energy out to the world, out to the people. So if you're in a position where you feel you're getting overlooked, you're doing more than everyone else, but clients still aren't going with you, it might not be what you're presenting to them on paper. It might be how you're presenting yourself coming across with potentially nervous, desperate energy, maybe they're picking up on the fact that she needs this.
That's so true. Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
So the question for you isn't how do I get more structure in my training and my nutrition, and how do I fit this into my busy lifestyle? I think the question for you is, who do I want to be? Because this is an identity issue. This is I'm not the person that I know I can be.
Mm.
So let's paint that picture. Let's say you were able to find the time, you found the structure, you were seeing the results that you wanted. Close your eyes, paint me that picture 6 months' time. Who do you become when you fix those areas?
Who do I become?
Who do you become?
Well, somebody more confident, I guess. Yeah, more confident, more disciplined.
Do me a favor and just say it in the first person. So imagine you're 6 months' time. You're standing in the mirror saying this to yourself. So rather than saying I would become, say I am. So let's imagine 6 months' time. Who are you?
I am confident. I'm beautiful. I'm smart, intelligent. I'm focused, balanced, work-life balance. Doesn't work for me now, yeah, but hopefully in 6 months, maybe. Yeah.
Okay. I think that's. Would you be calmer?
Yeah, calmer.
What else? What else would you be? Because I think your mindset is an area that we could definitely improve right now. So how do you think your mindset would shift having that structure, enjoying the gym again? Because like you said, you do see it as an outlet, but I think there's also frustration creeping in there because you're not seeing the results. So what we don't want to happen is that then becomes something that you stop enjoying. So you're balanced, you're calmer, you're seeing results. How would your body change? What would you like to see body change?
Stronger. I want to be stronger.
Yeah.
Physically, mentally stronger. More confident also. I don't know why I have been going to the gym all the time, and every time I have like a new place where I go, like if I experiment in London and I go to a new place, I feel awkward every time I have a new, like in my gym, like I have been going there for like 3 years, and it's like now it's fine, but like the first, if I try something new, it's just awkward, and yeah, I feel very like not confident at all. Yeah, so I want to be very like actually go anywhere, like if I travel anywhere, I want to be very confident in what I do, like just go into the gym, do the stuff, and be very sure of myself, and not feel awkward. And I don't know why I did that.
Let's imagine this, right? If you're walking into a random gym when no one knows you, you're not pitching them your services, and you feel awkward and unconfident, could it be possible that we carry that same energy into proposals and client meetings when actually we've got a much bigger agenda behind us that pays our bills, keeps the business afloat, gives you validation as a business owner? That's a hard situation, right? You've got to pitch and sell not the product, you've got to sell yourself. How long do you typically work with a client on an interior design project? I can't imagine it's anything less than 6 months, a year, something like that, or is it quite short?
It can be from 6 months till up to 3 years. I think the longest project has been 3 years. So it's like kind of a relationship. But after like 1 year, it's already like really good relationship once you get to know them and they know me and my team. But these getting the clients, getting the new clients in these first month or first 3 months is it's
okay. So if they're buying you essentially, because they're not buying what can you do to the interior of my property, they are buying the relationship for working with you from the next 6 months to 3 years. And if you're carrying yourself in their meetings in a way that they don't want to spend half an hour with you, let alone 6 months to 3 years, do you think that could be why you're getting overlooked?
And it's not that they see the knowledge, they see the experience, but most of the time it's like probably maybe they don't see.
That's what I'm saying. Knowledge and experience. If you sent them your credentials along with another 10 designers on a Word document, they're not just going to go from credentials, because they're going to spend 6 hours a day with you planning out, picking color schemes, picking structural. So they're buying you. And subconsciously, whether you're aware of it or not, if you feel awkward in a gym where no one knows you, no one's even looking at you, you're probably carrying that energy over into your proposals, into the people you're meeting with. Is that fair?
Yes, yes, it's right. And it's also like it's how like in London when me and my business partner started, like when you go to these like big networkings, most of the clients that are our targets is developers and property and business owners, and they are men. So when you go into the room, and it's probably 90% of the room is like men, different ages, different businesses, and I don't know why. Maybe I feel.
What's the average value of a project for you?
Of average value now, it depends if it's residential or commercial. For commercial, it can be 100,000, something like that. Yeah,
pounds, dollars. What are we talking?
Pounds.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, so that's commercial. What about residential?
Varies between like 10 to 25,000. Depends on the property.
Okay. And in the last sort of 12 months, how many proposals have you put out?
I guess in UK, if we talk about UK, then that's the one part that is not going very well. So in UK, it's probably like maybe 10 proposals.
Commercial, residential, 50-50?
50-50, yes. Yeah.
Okay. So you've put out up to £500,000 worth of commercial proposals, anywhere from what, 50k to 100k worth of residentials. So that's 600-ish thousand. How many of those have you actually secured?
None. None in
Okay,
UK.
so
Yeah.
okay, so let's be really black and white. You being the way that you are right now is costing you 600,000 a year.
Probably, yeah. We have like our European business is going well, but in here the problem is that the money is small, but the clients are a lot, and that's why we are busy. Like we are busy with the wrong thing. Like, and I want to be more concentrating on the UK and international business and international partnerships. But yeah, I'm busy running. Like I have now currently 40 projects, and it's a lot of people. It's overwhelming, and the money is very, very small comparing to UK market. It's or any international market. It's yeah, it's small.
What does that generate from them 40 properties? What does that bring in?
Well, it depends on the property, but it depends on the project. We have some commercial, and commercial properties vary from 20,000, maybe mid-size, like 20,000 euros. And then the private houses, it's just between 2,000 and maybe maximum 8,000 is the maximum that you can get from one house.
So completely way smaller than the UK market. So all right, so let's say that you're aware of the fact that obviously you're meeting with a lot of men, dominant men. You need to be showing up as the best version of yourself. You put out 10 proposals. You haven't secured any of them. It wouldn't be fair to think that you're going to put out 10, you're going to secure all 10. But even if we got, a quarter, 25%, that is still what, 125k of revenue.
Yes. And then for these, like because the UK company is just 2 years old, so for the first 2 or 3 years, 100k would be perfect. But it's been
if you got that 125k revenue, how much would that change your current situation?
Extremely. Yeah.
How so?
Well, because in here, like this market, it's unpredictable. Also because of the war, the Ukrainian war, and also because our neighbor, Russia, is. So we have a fence between our borders. So that's why it's also very insecure, and we don't get any more investment coming in. So we don't have any foreign investors. Yeah, and it's unsafe. Like we basically work from month to month, and we try to survive from month to month, pay the bills. It's not like we can go like stop the business as the business leaders, that we can stop and say, oh, I will go 3 weeks to Bali or something and do nothing. Like I haven't had a vacation in 5 years. But yeah, but that's why that was also one of the reasons, like because the whole situation here and when the COVID started and everything else, that was kind of a push to actually go to international markets. Of course, I thought it would be a bit easier when I went. Like we had a couple of good conversations with like bigger clients, bigger developers, but every time, I don't know, maybe it's a UK thing, but every time I thought that the big break is like around the corner, something just stopped, and then they ghost you, then they vanish. Like there's like no answer, no communication. So yeah, we had several of these kind of situations where there is like you don't even know what did I do anything wrong, or the project didn't go through, or the money was not there, or something like that. I just disappear. So yeah, but we had, in terms of like the network, in terms of the people that we want to work with in the projects, for example, all of the engineers, the architects, the suppliers, we have now built this big network of people that we want to collaborate and we want to use in the project. And we had a lot of help, and now we are working on partnerships with the local architects in London, but they also have projects all over the world. So kind of these collaborations are slow, but we are getting somewhere. But yeah, with the clients, again, with the people, when you have, like I have been in the room with like big names, and I don't know who I have to be for them to choose me. Like, so that's why.
Just to share a perspective with you. So alongside what I do with Andy, who's the CEO of this company, I consult for a number of teams, specifically over sales and marketing. Okay. I recently won a contract with a company who had 10 other consultants they were talking with. I was the least experienced in the room. Okay. I've only got 2 years in consulting. There were guys in that room that had 20 years on me. And I got the contract with the least experience. It had you'd be surprised. Okay. It doesn't come down to credentials on a piece of paper. It doesn't come down to who is the cheapest, who's the most expensive, who's even going to do the best work. 9 times out of 10, people do buy from people. And it's who you show up as. It's your conviction, your energy. So if you are not showing up as the best version of yourself, subconsciously, you've got all of this crap on your shoulders of the business could fail. I'm living in a conflict zone. I'm stressed because the last 3 years, this has not been going great. You're talking yourself out of business. You might be saying all the right technical words, but your energy is saying something else. So for where you are right now, would you agree that not being the best version of yourself. Low end is costing you 100,000 in the UK market. Top
Yes.
end out of 10 proposals, it's costing you what, 600,000.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
are you prepared to settle for that, or do you need to do something, fix the
No.
internal
Yeah.
to become the person that you need to become that has that confident energy?
Yes, I agree.
Right? Because no one else is going to do it for you. No one else is going to hold up a mirror. It comes down, it's our responsibility. Would you agree? If something isn't going well, no one else can address it and fix it other than ourselves. And that comes from being brutally honest with ourselves. What are my weak areas? I'm unconfident. I feel weak. I feel unbalanced. I feel on edge. I feel drained. I feel tired. I feel exhausted. That's respectfully no way to run a business that could be generating millions in revenue every single year.
Yes, I agree. Yeah.
So what are you prepared to do to address that and fix that? Because we can address it and fix it very easily. The time isn't an issue. The structure isn't the issue. What is an issue is your mindset to addressing the root cause, which is you. We can give you the structure. We can give you the plan. We can give you the nutrition. Doesn't matter whether you're flying around the world. Doesn't matter whether you're unconfident at the minute. I don't care whether you move a millimeter, a centimeter, an inch, or a mile. As long as it's in the right direction, we can get you the traction you need to actually become the best version of yourself. We work with people that are 20 hours a day sat behind a desk. CEOs of companies, executives, giving them the structure they need. Simplicity is a skill, and we major in simplicity. We're not here to give you an overly elaborate, plan that doesn't fit with your life. But what we do very well is clearly define the destination. So for you, in 6 months' time, we've already painted that picture. When you've got that sort of intrinsic motivation, it's a lot easier to find the time to make sure that you are consistent, that you do show up for yourself. We don't need you to show up for yourself 100% every single day. That's a myth that keeps people stuck for years. Well, I can't give 100% to this right now. Would you agree that even doing 20% moves you closer to your goals than doing 0%?
Yeah, I think even the smallest. Even if on that day I can do a 10% of, then yeah.
Okay.
I think so.
So you know that it's costing you 600,000 a year, right? That's worst case scenario. Are you prepared to show up and invest in yourself to become the person that isn't on the edge of tears, nervous, uncomfortable energy, smiling as a coping mechanism, or do you want to stay that person and just see what happens?
I want to see what happens. Well, what are you offering? You can tell me. What are you offering?
I'm offering at this point. I am offering you absolutely nothing. I'm asking you, who do you want to become? Do you want to stay feeling the way that you have been for 3 years?
No, definitely no. Definitely no. Yeah.
So talk to me, because it sounds like you've looked at a lot of things. You said different apps, workouts, all that sort of stuff. What has actually stopped you, for considering you felt like this for 3 years, pulling the trigger and making a change up until this point?
No, it's just staying consistent on one thing. Like I have tried, just several apps. Something that shows up on Instagram, following some women that I see that similar to me, maybe like built as me, or like before and after, how they feel or something. But I don't know, why I haven't
other than like the basic stuff, because apps are very low commitment. You can download them for free or for a tenner a month. They're not exactly going to get you the high level results you need. I'm talking about the fact that you've been acutely aware of how you feel, and you know that a £10 app isn't going to change that. Following someone else's random plan isn't going to change that. So what has actually prevented you from getting the higher level help, support, accountability you need to give you that structure, to give you that accountability? What stopped you up until this point?
I don't know, actually. I think it's just probably excuses of telling people that I work too much or something. But I do work, but I think it's just being busy just because I want to be busy. Yeah. But I actually had also the first, I think, because I didn't work out at all, like I think 5 years ago at least. But then I started with a personal trainer actually. And I think I don't remember how much was it in a month. But eventually, I didn't see the results that I wanted, and I think I didn't like that actually. He was a bit of a distraction for me, because he was talking a lot more about. I'm not saying that it's bad, but maybe if I want to like have this structure and I want to get somewhere, it was kind of a distraction that he was talking about a lot about his private stuff or something when we have the workout. So we had 3 days in a week. We did 1 hour, and then some of those days
he was just there talking all the
time, and I couldn't concentrate on what I was doing. Like I couldn't count the reps, for example. Then the workout was kind of finished, but I didn't feel that I have done anything. So I didn't like that. And then I joined the group workouts, and then when you are in a group, they explain stuff, and then you kind of do it, and it's fun also. So, but
it's still. So you've got the basic stuff, which is basic. It doesn't work. You've got PTs who do just chat to you the whole time, don't really push you. You can go to the classes, which they're fun. They don't necessarily help you as an individual achieve your goals, right?
Yeah. They kind of help with like just being like just going out for like a community stuff, and we have done also some stuff outside the gym when we went to like forest for like picnic or something. But it's more for the community, not not for like my goals. And yeah, and these trainings are more like strength training, but I think I also miss the cardio part. So it's not balanced between cardio and strength. And
what do you enjoy the most when you do actually work out? What do you actually enjoy the most? Where do you feel like you push yourself, you get the most satisfaction? Is it gym? Is it cardio?
I think it has to be a balance between. I don't like cardio, but I know that I need it. I don't like this like 10 15 minutes of like a lot of sweating and running, but when if I have to do it, I will do it. I don't enjoy it, but I know also that I need to do it. Like so, yeah.
Right. And
I'm not happy. Also, honestly, I'm not happy about the weight. Also, it's always, I don't know if it's with every girl, but every time I want to be 10 kilos less. Okay, maybe not 10, but yeah, just I'm not happy how I look.
Okay. When you say not happy how you look, tell me more. What does that mean to you?
I don't know. I think it probably comes from a childhood somewhere, some sort of a childhood issue. But yeah, I don't feel happy in my body. So yeah, I just wanna somehow.
If you were going to stand there in front of the mirror, what do you actually feel right now as of today, looking at your body?
I want to feel less. I want to feel lighter, easier.
Is there particular areas of your body that you're more unhappy with?
Well, I have some like health issues like since the childhood also. So I guess I feel all the time this inflammation and just body feeling very, very heavy. And yeah.
Let me ask you a blunt question. If you continue feeling the way that you have felt for, well, we started at 3 years, we've now gone back to childhood. These sort of self-perception issues, but especially feeling drained, tired, exhausted, weak, how long do you realistically see yourself being able to sustain that before you just have a burnout?
Probably not long. Yeah, I think I already had some sort of a burnout last summer, something like that. I think it was last summer. Yeah.
Okay. What actually happened?
Actually, we went with the fitness community. We went to the mountains, like local mountains for the like hiking. And I totally, when we went up to the top, I just broke down, like all the emotion, cried, shaked, like my body was shaking. Was under a lot of stress, I guess, and the physical thing, probably walking and rushing again to the top, probably was also overwhelming. So I just broke down, and after that, I came home, and I think I didn't use like any communication. I kind of blocked everybody out for like a couple of days. Didn't use the phone, the computer, just read some books, and just did nothing basically. So yeah.
So that's already happened to you. Things are only getting more stressful. Life is getting more stressful. If you lose your health, if you have another big burnout, what does that ultimately do to the business?
It's probably going down. Well, I have the business partner, but
you've got the business partner, but if there's only two of you, that's a 50% reduction in work, right? That's a massive impact.
Yeah, we have the team, but that was actually these past 3 weeks when I went to the military training. I also wanted to understand what happens to the business when I'm not there. Like, it was fine, but I think more we could do more. Like the staff was not doing as much as I wanted. So when I came back, it seems like it was stuck. So it feels like that without me, it's kind of not going anywhere. It's just like flat. Yeah. Okay.
So if you burn out again, if things carry on as they are, is that going to do the business any favors, or do you need to be showing up, energized, fully present, confident, not hating what you see in the mirror?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. And I want to like creative wise, I want to do more, and I want to do bigger projects and more creative projects. And I want to bring back, when I go every time to like London, I want to bring back like a really interesting big project for everybody to work on and get the exposure. But yeah, every time I come back with nothing, also it doesn't help with the confidence. Like, yeah, it doesn't help when you get like rejected. Like all the time you think that it's getting very, very close, and like getting the right people, getting like already like good conversations. I have been to several properties across London already. Like when you like in here in Latvia, when you actually go to the property, that you already know that you have the agreements that you will work on it. Like it's always like if the owner is asking you to come to the property, that it already means that you basically have the project. But in UK, it doesn't mean anything. It's just like, yeah. So.
Okay. Well, I think you're at a bit of a fork in the road. You've got two paths in front of you. Okay, path number one is you continue doing what you've been doing, feeling like crap, burning yourself out, coming back embarrassed, unconfident, because would you agree with me that the problem here isn't the proposals that you're putting out? It's not the team, it's not the qualifications, it is you.
I think so, yeah, probably. Yeah.
Okay. So if you continue down this path, another burnout could happen. Things are just going to get worse. You're going to get more stressed, more tired. The business could ultimately fail. And that's going to be on you because you've understood that you are the issue here and you haven't done anything about it. As blunt and direct as that is, I told you right at the start of the call, my only goal is to help people. And by your own admission, you've just said that is the problem. Okay. Option number two, path number two is you take radical ownership and accountability and responsibility for yours, your business partners, your team's future, health, happiness, financial security, and you do the internal work that's required in order to make the change that you need. Because no one's going to do it for you. Out of those two people, those two versions of yourself, who do you want to be? The one that takes action and addresses the issue, gets the contracts, or the one who makes excuses for why she hasn't found the time to do it? She hasn't found the right way to address the issues. Who do you want to be?
Second one. Yeah.
Okay. Why? Why be that second one? Why not continue doing what you've been doing?
No, I already know. Even before you said it, I already know that I can't continue like this. I just probably also it's actually hard to ask help. And yeah, I think not just me, but I know several other people that are just it's easier to stay like whatever you are. Yeah.
The hardest decision is change.
Yeah.
The hardest step on the ladder is the first step. But burying our head in sand and doing nothing about it, if nothing changes, nothing changes. So you've got to be prepared to make uncomfortable decisions, which is finding the time, finding the consistency, asking for help, getting the right help in order to address the issues. Because if you don't, where does that ultimately take you?
Probably in the mental hospital, if we are joking. Yeah.
Well, you say that jokingly. I think maybe not the mental hospital, but I think you could probably actually end up in hospital. Your health could take quite a big hit. How old are you?
I am 37, soon to be 38.
Okay, so 37, 38, a time where women's bodies are changing, hormones. If your stress levels are constantly elevated,
I know.
Menopause is something that can happen around that sort of time if you haven't already started seeing signs. I know you went to doctor and they said things are normal. It doesn't really mean a lot because most of the time they compare you to an unhealthy population. Is far from optimal if your cortisol is constantly elevated.
Yes, definitely.
So where do we go from here? Do you want me to run you through what we do?
Yes, please. Yeah.